Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Alchemist here. I hope you're having a wonderful time wherever you are. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. For those of you who are going to be present in this live, for those of you who are going to participate in this tarot live session, thank you very much for being here. First of all, I would love to confirm with you guys if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please write it down in the comment section. And in this live session, I'm gonna answer your questions and channel spirit for you live. Okay, because most of the time I record my readings and then I upload them, but for now it's gonna be live. Okay, Blissful said audible, perfect. Thank you, Audible, for confirming. Thank you guys for tuning in. I see that many of you have written a bunch of questions already, so I'm just gonna go one after another. And just to be fair, I'm gonna try to answer one question per person. Okay, unless there's no questions, and then I can answer multiple questions per person. But just to be fair. But hello, hi, hello. For those of you who just joined, Fact Slide, Blissful, Riz, Rajala, Rajalakshmi, hello, Ina Witch, Cheston, welcome, Anne-Marie Shields, Aish Waria. Thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope that these lives help you, and I hope that this live is going to also help you answer your questions. So, again, I tuned in a little bit ahead of schedule by around 10 minutes or 5 minutes just to get everything going, especially with making sure the microphone is working and everything. So, if you have a question, write it down, and hopefully, I will get to it. In time, because there's already tons of questions, so I'm just gonna go by order. Okay, so I hope you guys will enjoy this live. I will try to go fast. I will try because I don't want tarot to feel like something gimmicky, but I have to give fast answers so I can answer, so everyone will have a chance to get an answer in this session. And if this live session, this is a trial, if this goes well, then I can do more live sessions like this and answer your questions. So I'm gonna start by using this Hermetic Tarot deck. I will use other decks as well. I have them right here with me. So I might switch the deck depending on the question, depending on the energy. And if you have a question that can benefit everyone, the collective, then please make sure to ask it as well. Okay, so let's get right to it. I'm gonna start with okay, I see it here in bold blue. Aishwarya, thank you very much for the donation. So your question has been highlighted to me, which is want to know messages from your guides, what they say. So, okay, so let's start with that. Thank you very much. Let's get to it. Zondochlin akros lilemechen zokrash kichren zoch indrech kulares kinteres kimech izkeresh is urelech kantros is shoroch irachen. So a message from your guides, Ashwarya. The message that we have here is that these are the cards that I pulled for you. Right now, your guides are telling you that whatever unhappiness you're going through is just a phase and it's gonna pass. So they are protecting you, they are guiding you towards becoming happier in your life. But in order to become happier in your life, you're gonna need to become more flexible with the decisions that you make, more adaptable. So you can't be too stuck and too rigid for just one path or one thing. You have to kind of become more flexible, learn from water. And you're gonna have to do the work as well with the Six of Swords. You're gonna have to do some work. Your guardians or guides are telling you that in order to see the benefits or the results of something, you need to put in the work before you can see the results. But they're supporting you, they're guiding you, they're telling you that this sadness or sorrow that you're going through, it's momentary, it's a phase, it's gonna pass. They're there with you when you feel pain, when you feel like things are not going properly in your life. They're there with you. So just keep doing the work and try to learn from the energy of water. Just be flexible with things. Okay, that's the message from your guides. Let's move on to the next question, and I'm gonna start going to the questions at the top of the chat section. Let's see what we have here. Uh, Liz Gomez, when will my fortune or abundance will come, and my true love? Okay, when will the abundance come to you for Liz Gomez? Zontros Michresh. So we have the Justice card. So your abundance is coming to you. Okay, that's a good confirmation for you, Liz. We have a Nine of Cups again. This is a huge confirmation that abundance and love are coming to you, but you have to give it around 1 year, less than 1 year. Count from this month, from right now, 1 year from now, but less, no more than 1 year. The abundance you're looking for is going to come to you 100%. So, and love as well, because we have justice, and justice here represents the abundance that you asked about, a major arcana. But then we have the Nine of Cups, which represents the love that you're looking for. So things are going to align for you perfectly within the coming 12 months. Okay, so that's the answer for you. I see again here highlighted in green. So I'm gonna give priority to the people who give donations, and it's fair that way. If someone gives a donation, then I will answer their question as a priority. Um, and thank you very much. And I will of course answer the other people as well, even if you don't give a donation. But if you give a donation, I will have to answer that question first. So here. Rajalakshmi Sumati, thank you very much for the donation. Kindly tell about the profession of my future, the profession of my future husband, and tell me about his nature. Oh, that's a long question. Let's see what I can tell you about your future husband. But please make sure that the question is going to benefit you in your life. For example, I see that this question has a little bit of something materialistic in nature. So make sure if you ask something, ask ask a question that can help you grow spiritually. Because something that's going to benefit you instead of just something material. But the profession of your future husband, that's a tricky question. The profession of your future husband. Here, look at the cards that came up here. We have Princess of Wands reversed and the Princess of Cups reversed. And we have abundance. So the profession of your future husband is going to be flourishing with money. It's going to have money. But if you follow this route, you might not be happy. You might not be the Princess of Cups or the Princess of Wands. You're going to lose your power because you're going to rely a lot on the abundance of this husband. To tell you exactly what the profession is, it's going to have to be more in-depth reading, but it's related to something that has to do with finance because it has money, it has abundance. So he's doing something that is related to finance, okay, like accounting, okay. So it's gonna have money in it, but these two cards represent your energy, and they're both reversed. So sometimes we have to be careful when we seek money. It's okay. It's okay if you seek money. There's nothing shameful about it. A lot of humans seek money, and it's hard. But you have to remember your soul as well. You can't lose your soul. You can't lose who you are. It's very important. So you're going to be presented with a choice, and your future husband will have money. But what about you? What about your fulfillment or your growth? You have to think about that as well. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we have here? Riz asked a question. Thank you for the donation. I feel stuck in life and unable to execute and take action, and always in fear. How do I overcome it? Or is it all in your head? Okay. You don't need to write your date of birth. In case of you guys are wondering, you don't need to write your date of birth. It's okay. Your name and the question has the energy needed for that. So you don't have to disclose your birthday to everyone. If you want to, it's fine, but I'm just saying. So feel stuck and unable to execute, take action. How do you overcome it? Zorondrochmindes Kuresh. Okay, so look at the cards that showed up here. They represent your energy. We have the Nine of Swords, which represents the fact that you are in a situation that is very painful right now. And you're not embracing the unknown. You're not embracing the unknown because you're very scared. The Princess of Pentacles, this represents your energy. In order for you to overcome this, you have to fully trust in the unknown. You have to fully just, whatever comes your way, you welcome it. So um, if you receive like an intuition or a synchronicity, numerology, a little message, maybe even this reading about proceeding with something, you just proceed with it. If you don't feel that it's good, don't do it. Let's pull a couple more cards just to clarify. So we have the Fool reverse, the Major Arcana. You're supposed to stay put right now. You're not supposed to like do huge actions. You're supposed to stay put and not venture into something big. Don't start new projects. Don't start like uh, uh, pursuing bigger goals, because if you do so, you're gonna get even more stuck. Okay, so just I'm hearing the universe saying, take a break, take a pause, take a step back, and try to hear where spirit is leading you. So spend some time alone, meditate, try to feel and hear what is the message that's coming from spirit in order to overcome this depression that you're going through. And then when you do so, the Ace of Cups is going to happen in your life. You're going to have a new opportunity, you're going to have abundance, and you will know what needs to be done. So for right now, you need to lay low, take a break, meditate. I would say take a couple days off. Don't do anything. Just meditate. Have your favorite drink, your favorite food. Make sure it's healthy, and just try to listen to spirit. And whatever comes to you, and whatever feels good in your hearts, that's what you should proceed with. And we even have the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, meaning that you will find peace after this phase. Okay, so I hope this answers your question. Thank you guys. Thank you for your questions. Let's see another question here. You guys have a lot of questions, which is great. So I'm just gonna start picking randomly questions and see, because see if any of you like the question will benefit everyone. Okay, here, Cheston, what's coming to me? Am I on the right path in life? What am I doing wrong? Okay, there's many questions here. I'm just gonna answer your first question, which is what's coming to you. And basically if you're on the right path. Let's see. Zondros mich resh kulerech inrach ikres kulen zoroch minen. Oh wow. Oh wow. Cheston, you got 2 major arcanas and everything is upright. You're absolutely on the right path. And what's coming to you is great. You have a lot of gifts and abilities. The Sun card came out for you. You're powerful. And you are aligned. You're on the right path. A lot of new opportunities are coming your way. Huge fire energy. I wouldn't be surprised if your astrological sign or your chart is full of fire. We have fire, we have judgment, fire, and the sun, it's also fire. Fire, fire, fire. So you could be like an Aries or a Leo or whatnot. But um, the fire is strong in your energy, very strong. But what I heard, there's karma to be paid. You have some karmic retribution that you need to go through. That's what came to me. Because you're powerful, that came to me right away. It just hit me as I pulled the cards. I heard karmic retribution. You're gonna have to go through. So you're aligned. But if this karmic retribution comes to you, don't be discouraged. Don't stray away from your path. You are on the right path. You have to just keep going and moving through it, because this is gonna lead you to the best path meant for you, that has abundance, that has power. And for you, it's all about it's about magic. It's about connecting to spirit. But on this path, things are going to be a little bit rugged because there's some karma to be paid, but you're very aligned. So I hope this answers your question. Very good cards. 2 major arcanas at the same time. Let's see here. Let's see. Hilda, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. Will I be in a committed relationship again? If possible, when? Thank you. Okay, Hilda, let's see what Spirit has for you. Soroch mindrech izgetus rech lakros kundech maroshkich. The first card that came up here is the Two of Cups. Very good sign. You're asking about committed relationship, love. Look what came up for you, love. Okay. Okay. So, will you be in a committed relationship again? The answer is yes, you will. When? I'm going to tell you, but know that you're going to have to do some sacrifices for this relationship, because we have the Six of Wands reversed and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this relationship is going to bring abundance. It's like a reunion with a soulmate. So it's going to be fruitful, powerful, and abundant, but you're going to have to do some sacrifices. So you have to kind of, certain things that were very strict in your life, you have to kind of lower them in order for this love to flourish between the two of you. But it's a beautiful energy that's coming here. So it's going to happen for you. When will it happen? I have this asked a lot, even in my private readings. A lot of people want to know when. When they ask about relationships, they're like, okay, am I gonna meet someone, and then when? It's always the when. It's a normal question. It's just it's interesting. Almost the Empress, another major arcana. So 3 months for you, Hilda. 3 months, and this relationship is gonna take you to the Empress level. It's gonna take you to the Empress level. It's gonna be great for you. It's good news. Okay. So give it time, but remember that you will have to do some sacrifices. Okay. Well, it's not like something dangerous. Just you have to kind of change something in your life in order to adapt to this new love. But it's nothing malicious. Okay. It's nothing malicious, because this is gonna make you the Empress, and you would want to be the Empress. So I hope this answers your questions. Great. I like the energy, Hilda. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see here. If there's many questions, I'm gonna pick another one. Um, so please, when you ask the question, make sure it's just so it's fair for everyone. Make sure it's just one question. If you write many, many questions, even I gotta tell you something, guys. For me, so I even mentioned it before in some of my videos that reading for me doesn't come naturally. Okay, and I usually when I have read tons of books, but most of them were audio listened. I'm better with very clairaudient. I can even hear sometimes sounds that other people don't hear, and hearing for me it's my forte, not reading. Okay, so usually I only read the books that I'm really really into, and most of the other things I audio listen to them. So for me, even this is something personal about me. Even for reading the questions, I actually have, or even the chat section, I have a hard time. I have a hard time. So I have to. That's why I'm kind of slow when it comes to reading the question. And if there's a long paragraph, then I have to focus for a long period of time, and I have to, it just kind of gives me kind of like a headache or something. I can't focus for too long on the writings. So, in case you didn't know, um, let's see, let's see. Uh, Magic Vitin, thank you very much for the donation. Will I be able to overcome my financial situation this month? Very specific, this month. Let's see. Sorondrech izmendos. Sochrok leres. Sotroskimech izen. Okay. First thing that came up here is the Six of Pentacles reversed. But let's pull a couple more cards and see. Magic, the answer is no. The answer is no. And also we got the blank card. Here we have, it's not the right time for you yet to overcome this situation. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. And then we have Seven of Swords reversed as well, meaning that there's something that the universe needs to take care of. And that's why we have this blank card here, meaning that what you're going through is not going to be resolved this month, but then you have to trust in the universe to solve it for you. You have to give it some time and some patience. And again, tarot doesn't lie. If it's a no, it's a no. If it's a yes, it's a yes. Yeah, this situation doesn't give you peace. You feel like your life is very troubled right now, but uh, the universe is telling you that you need to be patient and you need to go through this. You just need to go through it. Yeah, or because whatever it is you're doing, because all the cards I'm pulling here, they're kind of reversed. Whatever it is you're doing right now, it's not for your own benefit. You're kind of like making the wrong decisions. And that's why this financial situation is not panning out, unfortunately. You have the energy of the King of Cups, or there's the energy of a king involved in this situation. And this energy is going to help you eventually overcome this financial struggle. But for now, uh, reassess and analyze your choices because they're not taking you towards solving this problem. And that's what the spirit has for you. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Camellia, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. Hello, Seth. Hello, Camellia. Welcome to the chat. I would like to know if I have any connection with the underworld. Very beautiful question. Uh, do they have a message for you? Okay, connection to the underworld. Let's see if you have a connection to the underworld. Sorondroch minzech zostros kimechen sorok itlech lakros. Okay, that's so the card was so interesting. I pulled the card and it was already towards me. So this card was not flipped and it was towards me, and it was the Five of Wands reversed. Interesting. The answer is yes. You are connected to the underworld, and in a beautiful way, not in a malicious way. That's why the first card that came up here, Camellia, is the Five of Wands reversed. This is reassurance from the universe, from the underworld, that you shouldn't be scared of the underworld. You shouldn't be scared of darkness. The connection you're having with the underworld is a good connection. It's a connection of abundance, pleasure, power, virtue, and you becoming who you are. We got the Nine of Wands and the Four of Cups. So this darkness from the underworld is going to help you become more of who you are. And that's why this card that represents misery and strife and fear in general and something bad came up reversed. So the underworld, you have, and that's why you ask the question. You have a beautiful connection with the underworld, and you shouldn't be scared of it. And it's going to actually benefit your life, not the other way around. And it's going to also liberate you. It's going to help you remove these kind of layers and these programs that were fed to you since a young age. It could be from society, from your family, from religion. But this connection to the underworld is going to help you liberate yourself and feel better about your power, about who you are, embracing your darkness, and learning to love the night sky. So your connection is beautiful. And that's the answer for the question. Okay? So I hope it helps. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Camellia. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. Um, I'm gonna pick another question. So here, facts slide asks, uh, I see facts slide, you have like many questions here, I think, but one of your questions is, what are my gifts and abilities? Let's see. Facts slide, gifts and abilities. Sohron zistres mo reskuren indrach zindrochleren. Knight of Swords. Okay. Strength card, a major arcana. Powerful, powerful energy. And the King of Wands reversed. Oh, and the bottom of the deck we have the Magician. Interesting energy for you. Interesting energy. What are your gifts and abilities? Your gifts and abilities. So you got two major arcanas. Not only you got this Knight of Swords, which has like a very royal energy. It's the energy of even a spirit. So you have a lot of magical gifts and abilities, and you're the mage. So you can control the elements, especially the elements of fire and the element of air. You can connect to guardian spirits, to guardian demons, and you have the strength of someone who can cast spells, do banishings, and hold rituals. So you have that power. So, for example, if you do a spell, it's gonna work because your energy is very, very powerful. If you if there's a malicious spirit that comes in your home, you have the ability to banish them. So you have to learn the craft. If you're into this field, you have to learn the craft in order to become proficient at it. But that's your power. Here we have the King of Wands. You still have to work on yourself. You have to do a lot of work. So the gifts and abilities are there, but you have to work on them. You have to brush them up, and you have to activate them because some of them are still dormant. So they need to kind of like awaken within you. But the Magician card came up for you. So you're very powerful. You have a lot of energy, strong energy. But from now on, now that you know that you have these gifts and abilities, you have to learn how to use them properly, how to harness your energy so you can use it for your magic. Okay? So, very, very strong energy. Use it properly, and that's the answer to your question. Okay, so let's move on to another question. Let's see here. So I went back to the top, one of the first questions that was asked from Yvonne. Yvonne, what does Spirit want me to know at this moment? Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Sondrach mileren zo stress kas indech randoch liren zech shumendeke ismach. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. Let's pull a couple more cards. Interesting. Oh, two major arcanas for you as well. Wow. Powerful. Okay. What came up for you, Yvonne, is very interesting. So the first card that came up here is the Five of Cups. And then we had the Hermit reversed and then Temperance. So what Spirit wants you to know at the moment is that you're going through some hard times right now. You're going through some sorrow, some sadness. You're not happy. Things are not happening the way you want them in your life, and you're just you're not feeling good. The universe is telling you that you need to get out of this situation by unhermiting. So you spend a lot of time at home, introverted, spending time by yourself, being by yourself. That is good when you are already ready to start your alchemical transformation. To become who you are, you need to hermit. But right now, for you, Yvonne, you need to unhermit. You need to see people, see friends, see family, go out for walks with people, with friends, hang out with the people that don't drain you. Make sure they're not energy vampires. Make sure they're not toxic people. People who genuinely can give you love, genuinely can care for you. Go out for walks with them. Go out to a cafe with them. Go out for a meal. Enjoy a meal with them, and get out of this pain that you're going through right now. So try to socialize your life. Try to go from the introvert stage to an extroverted phase. And within time, we have the temperance here. Within time, you're going to regain your power and get out of this weird phase that you're in right now, this kind of sad phase. So you have to kind of just do a little effort to go out, especially that it's summertime, and hopefully there is sun where you are. Hopefully, uh, go out and soak up some beautiful sun, vitamin D. Just do some effort. Reach out to a friend, hang out, and try to get out of your home. And it's gonna help you get out of this situation. Okay. So good luck. Good luck. You can do it, and the universe and spirit is on your side. Okay. So I hope it answers your question. Next, here we have um, Camelia. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Do I have any dormant ability from the underworld that I have to connect with? Thank you. Thank you for your question. Dormant ability from the underworld. Let's see what the cards have. Sondroch min zech shoros drechlonon dech ukras sireskimech zoroshkimechen. You got the Princess of Swords. Okay. Dormant ability. Oh, and the bottom of the deck we have the Hangman. Okay, Camelia. Your dormant underworld ability is all here. I'm gonna tell you what the card means, but Camelia, just look for yourself. What do you see here? So your dormant gift and ability is that you're actually very connected to the underworld. Very. We have Medusa here, the snakes that represent power, wisdom, the occult, the hidden. Witchy powers, very strong witchy powers. So rituals, spells, potions. Okay, mixing herbs together, alchemy, because that's also a type of alchemy. When you mix herbs together and you use water, you use distillation, and water for alchemy becomes the wet path. In alchemy, it's called the wet path because there's the dry path of alchemy and the wet path of alchemy. So witchcraft and these this magnetic energy that if you, for example, want something, you will get it. If you cast a spell, it's gonna work. If you want to attract something or someone in your life, they will come. Fatal energy, fatal. You have this, but it's powerful. So I don't want you to get this as like something bad or malicious. It's a fatal energy that can be used for good. Look at this figure here. It looks like a deity that resides in the underworld. And we have Medusa. And with Medusa, we all know her story. Like she was a powerhouse to be reckoned with. So you have that darkness within you, the occult, magic. If you do even a simple ritual, spirits are going to manifest around you. So, in case you weren't aware that you had these abilities, you have them. And the hangman card at the bottom as well. So, you need to take so after you hear this, you're going to have to take some time to assess where to start, because you can't waste these magical gifts and abilities. You can't just waste them. They have to be used. They were given to you for a reason. And I heard that they were given to you. It's not something you were born with, it's something that was given to you. So they were given to you for a reason, for a purpose to fulfill. So you're going to have to go through a hangman phase where you're going to think about where to start. Is it witchcraft? Is it alchemy? Is it tarot? Is it reading tarot? What and doing the necessary research in order to walk this path if you're willing to walk it. So your gifts and abilities are very powerful, the dormant abilities that you have, and they're very connected to darkness, guardian demons. And you can invoke guardian demons, and they can help you fulfill and manifest what you want. So beautiful dark energy. I hope this answers your question, Camellia. Um, Kelly, thank you very much for the donation. Please give me a message from spirit that is relevant to my situation at the moment. Okay. Sondroch lires, zotroshkimender reskuler, santroskinden zachrosh. Okay, interesting. So we got the Tower card reversed, Kelly. There's nothing that you need to worry about. Nothing bad is going to happen at the moment with regards of your situation. So you don't need to worry. You don't need to freak out. However, we have the Two of Wands reversed and the Three of Wands reversed. Your fire is extinguished. It's almost turned off. Whatever makes you who you are at this moment, it's not there. I sense that your energy is very low. It's vibrating on a low frequency. You have a lot of fire because since we have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, so you have a lot of fire, you have a lot of power, you're connected to the fire elements, but it's not activated. It's very dormant. It's low. So Spirit is telling you that there's nothing bad that's going to come out of this. There's no tower moment. Now, your life is still going to be the way it is. It's not going to be like something bad or dangerous. But you need to work on activating your powers, your fire. And one way to do it, since your fire is low, you have to connect to fire. So surround yourself with candles, a lot of fire elements, fire pits, maybe if you go camping. At nighttime, always light up 3 candles, always, every day. And stare at them, meditate on them, and try to harness the energy of fire by staring at these candles. and make sure that they're big candles. Don't pick like tiny candles. Have like a big ones around this height, something like this height, and have 3 of them. Pick the color of your choice, preferably red. Preferably red, but you can pick other colors if you want, and stare at these fires every night. That's going to help you turn on the fire within you and activating that energy that's very, very, very dormant right now in your life. Otherwise, you're no need to worry. There's no towers. There's nothing bad that's going to come to you because you're protected. Okay? So I hope this answers your question. Let's move on to another question. Okay. Let's see. Blissful. Blissful is asking spirit guides guidance. So you want a message, a guidance message from your spirit guides for blissful Himani. Sotroch mindes zorosh kilerech otrak nez ndrech lunun. Okay. All right. These are the cards that I picked for you, blissful. So your spirit guides, they're telling you that you won't be defeated. You have this fear that you're going to be defeated in whatever you're going through right now, but that's not going to come to you because you're protected. And these spirit guides are actually protecting you because you have a connection with them that goes long way back to past lives, past reincarnations. This represents your energy, this Knight of Pentacles. You see these large wings. These are the wings that you used to have in the spirit realm before reincarnating as a human. So you're protected. You have these beautiful wings. Nothing bad is going to harm you. You're protected. And abundance is going to be in your life because of your previous karma. So abundance is with you and it's part of your life. It's part of everything that you're doing. So your spirit guides, they love you, they protect you, you're connected to them, and they're going to always make sure that nothing harmful is going to come your way. And that's the message for you, blissful. It's a beautiful message. It's like straight to the point. It felt very fast, sharp, and straight to the point. Okay? So it probably reflects your energy as well. And let's move on to the next question. So I'm going to pick another question. Oh, here. Let's see. Miss Lady Rose, thank you very much for the donation. Isaac, can you tell me what demon is protecting me at this time? Okay, let's I'm gonna use an interesting deck for you, which I have here. So you're asking about so for demon, okay. There's the lesser key of Solomon demons, the Goesha demons, but I'm gonna use this other beautiful deck that I love that has these spirits and creatures. And demon is just another word for daimon, right? So, and daimon means spirit. So I'm gonna use this deck because everything happens for a reason and everything has its own proper reason for being. So as you asked the question, that's I had this deck here, and I'm like, I need to answer her using this deck. This beautiful deck right here. I use it sometimes in my readings, and it has a lot of spirits, a lot of creatures. So I'm gonna use it and see what spirit or demon is protecting you right now. Zohrondis keleremen trochmos kiser aidres. Oh, so, Miss Lady Rose, you got the golden lamb. But I'm gonna show you what's at the bottom of the deck because it was screaming at me. We have the griffin. So these are actually the two spirits or the two daimons that are with you right now. We have the energy of the golden lamb. This is the spirit of earth, of nature, the spirit of a guardian demon that is connected to the earth element, and it can help you become more grounded in your life, and it can help you understand the physical reality and navigate it properly. And then we have the griffin. Griffin is all about magic, connected to spirit, to the unknown, to the unseen. It's a magical creature, it's a magical daimon, and it can help you connect to these aspects of you, like gifts and abilities, like magical gifts and abilities that you're unaware of, and especially magical practices as well. Some people are connected to dragons. For you, it's the griffin. And the griffin, if you can see, he has a part that it looks like it's a dragon. So it's like a mixture of different animals. So this is these are the daimons or the spirits that are with you right now. Okay, so let's move on to a different question. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. I see that some of you are just arriving to the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm gonna pick another question here. I'm gonna pick someone who hasn't asked, like a new person who I haven't answered. Okay, where I'm either gonna go to the top or maybe to the bottom. So here, um, Bipasha Negihe, my question is, entrance exam. I had an entrance exam 2 weeks ago. Will I pass the exam? My result is today. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick answer because you will know the results anyways, right? Let's see if Tarot's gonna match the results. It can, the energies are always shifting, so I'm gonna tell you the answer and then you see if it's the correct one. Will you pass the exam? Sorondoch indres zotros mich leren. The answer is, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I hope I'm wrong. The answer is no. The answer is no. But here we have the Ten of Swords reversed, meaning that this is not something you should be concerned about, even if you don't pass the exam. If and don't hold me accountable. I'm just channeling spirit. You might get the results and you'll pass, and it's all beautiful. Please don't hold me accountable. I don't want to contribute to anyone's sadness or depression. So, spirit is saying no, and again, that's what tarot is. It's always blunt, it's always straightforward. Spirit is saying no, but it's saying that it's not something that you should be concerned about because you're the Queen of Cups. This is the energy that you're holding. You're the queen, and the queen is always a queen, regardless of the exam. You pass the exam, you don't pass the exam, you're a queen, you're powerful. So if anything, if the answer is no, if the exam results come and it's a no, and you don't pass, then know that it's not good for you. This is not good for you because even here we have the Four of Wands reversed. This is not good for your, for who you are, for what you're supposed to become. So don't worry too much about it. If it's a no, if it's a yes, congratulations. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. So let's see here. Hello to the all newcomers that are just joining. Thank you, thank you. There's a lot. Again, as I told you, with reading the chat section, my eyes start hurting when I start focusing a lot. So I want to read your names, all of you. But welcome if you just joined. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm gonna pick another question, and the more specific the question is, the easier it is to answer versus something very broad, right? Because if it's very broad, then you're going to have to ask more questions in order to get specific. So for tarot, the more specific, the better the energy is channeled. Okay, like the person earlier who asked if they're going to pass the exam or not. But um, uh, let's see. So we have here. Okay. So Vega Kumar, what message does my guardian demon have for me? Any specific diamond coming up? A message from your guardian demons. Let's see. Zochloron dich keskish acharoklos sotras minnechen. Ooh, Vega, we got the star, a major arcana. Okay. 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 Interesting. We got the star, and I gotta show the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, we got the King of Pentacles upright, because something very important here that's going on with you, Vega. So we have the star card, a major arcana. This represents you 100%. You're very powerful. You're the star. You have all of this beautiful energy about you. But then we have the Queen of Swords reversed. This is also you. So deep down your core, you're the star. Okay, but you're not at your queen status. Not only that, we have the Three of Swords. You're going through some hardships in your life, and your energy is not activated, and you're not at the best place in your life right now. You feel that something is is bringing you down. Something is halting you from becoming who you are, from becoming the queen that you're supposed to be, because you're actually a star. And then the bottom of the deck, there was the King of Pentacles upright. This situation has to do with someone in your life. Someone in your life, a king, a male energy, strong male energy, because it's the energy of a king. Some male energy is holding you back from becoming the star. And that's why it's giving you sorrow and misery, and you're not feeling very happy. So this king is holding you back. It's even holding you back from being the queen, because the king and the queen, they're both supposed to be both upright, but the queen is reversed. So uh, just revise the situation, what's going on in your life. This is what the cards are saying. There's some energy, a male energy that's very strong, that's holding you back, because you need to get rid of this energy, because you're supposed to be the star. You're supposed to be. This is who you are deep down within you, and that's the message from your guardian demons. And usually, the guardian demon message, when it comes, it's very strong. It's a very beautiful dark energy, so it comes as blunt, and that's why the messages that are come from guardian demons are usually sharper than messages from just the universe in general, or from spirit. Let's see, what else do we have here. Um, Here, Kiki asked, "Will I get approved for the apartment?" Okay, so Guess you applied for an apartment and you're wondering if you're gonna get approved. Sohronzeh. Riskeleremendo. And Kiki, the answer is no for the apartment. And again, this is similar to the exam question earlier. Don't hold me accountable. This is just what Spirit is saying. If it's a yes, amazing. But here the answer is a no. And the reason why is because we have the Five of Pentacles here, meaning that it's financial resources that are um, not enough. So lack of financial resources is the reason why. But then we also got the Four of Swords reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed, meaning that this apartment doesn't have. I'm just saying the energy of the cards. This is not me. The energy of the cards. You don't have to believe them. You don't have to believe them. Think of it as just. Think of it as take it with a grain of salt, okay? But what Spirit is saying is that this apartment is not good for your peace. And it's not good for you because this Queen of Wands is you. It's you, but it's reversed. So regardless what happens, um, if the if the answer is no for this apartment, so there's financial trouble, and then there's no peace about this whole situation about the apartment, and it's not gonna help you become who you are. And that's the answer I have. But again, it's just tarot. It's you will know the answer. And if you get approved, then congratulations, you know. Let's see if we have another question. I saw here earlier a question about where is it? Savi Vishnu, do I have a connection with ancient Egypt? Very beautiful question. Do you have a connection with ancient Egypt? And for this question, I'm going to use a different tarot deck to switch up the energy a little bit. So I'm going to use this other deck right here. Beautiful. Because it has, this deck has ancient Egyptian / Atlantean energy. So you have a connection with ancient Egypt. Sorохmonzech, ris, reshkurondech, raskolon. Okay, so the answer here is a yes. And we got two major arcanas. Not just a yes, two major arcanas. We have Chariot upright, but the moon reversed. And then we have a Knight of Cups upright. So you had a reincarnation in ancient Egypt, and that's why you have the connection with the land of Egypt. And this connection that you have with ancient Egypt is the reason why you were even reincarnated here again in this lifetime. You started something in the reincarnation that you had with ancient Egypt. Back then, you started something, and then you're supposed to finish it right now. But you can't let fear overcome whatever you're going through. You can't let fear overcome. You're scared of the darkness. You're scared to embrace who you are. You're even scared sometimes of this connection because it's connected to magic. It's connected to a lot of occult practices, to even mythology. And this whole thing scares you because you believe too much in science. You believe too much in the things that needs to be proven nowadays with science. So this whole connection kind of throws you off, but you have a connection. It's very strong. It's giving you this fear, but you're not supposed to be scared of it. You're supposed to embrace it. We have the Knight of Cups. You're supposed to love it. You're supposed to embrace it. It's part of you. It's part of who you are. It's going to help you move forward with everything in your life. So embrace this beautiful connection because it's real and it is there. Okay? So let's move on to another question. Let's see here. So we have Tammy Johnson says, should I move? Should you move for Tammy Johnson? I actually like questions like this. For example, should I move? Like it's a question that you don't know the results, but especially for moving, because sometimes you get stuck and you feel like you need to move, but you don't know if you're supposed to move or not. And moving is a big thing. So let's see what Spirit has for you, Tammy. Sochronzesh kumer, ikres kulerendos, zastros minenler, akros sharoski vechen. Okay. This is the answer. And Tammy Johnson, you're not supposed to move. The first card that showed up here is the Two of Swords, meaning that there's no. Two of Swords represent making the right choices and having the peace that you can feel wherever you go. This move is not going to give you that peace. You're not going to love it. This is your energy. You're not going to love it. This Page of Cups. And here we have the Four of Pentacles upright, meaning that where you are right now is good for you. It's good for your stability, for grounding, for becoming who you are, for harnessing the necessary energy that's going to lead you to the right path. So where you are right now is good for you. The place you're thinking about moving to is not good, because not only you're not going to love it, but it doesn't have anything good for you and doesn't have peace for you. And that's the answer for you, Tammy. Okay? I hope it helps and I hope it resonates. Let's move on to the next question here. Crimson Eclipse. Thank you very much for the donation. Sudden wave of negative energy, sudden wave of negative entities and energy. Bad luck, constant physical, mental drain, gifts blocked. Why? What to do to regain control? So it seems like many negative things are happening. Blockages. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for you, Crimson. Sochrondos mindres shotros zostras mileregendes soch. The first card I picked up is the Sun card for you, the Sun. So before I pull more cards, you need to connect to the Sun. To regain control, which is what you asked, and to get out of the situation, connect to the Sun. The Sun, the Sun, the Sun. Okay. So here. And I'll show you the bottom of the deck. It has this is the Empress reversed, which is right now your state. It's the Empress reversed. Everything you mentioned is making you not the Empress, but the Empress showed up, meaning that you are powerful. You're a powerful person. You have a lot of gifts and abilities and knowledge that you hold within you, but right now it's not activated. So the first thing that came up here is the Sun. You have to connect to the energy of the Sun. You have to go for long walks under the sun. If the sun hurts your skin, cover your skin, but make sure you do activities that are outdoors in the sun, because the sun energy is going to help you raise your vibration and get rid of that nasty negative energy that is stuck to you right now. You need to cleanse your aura from this nasty energy. So just spending some time in the sun. Even better, if there's a beach near you, go to the beach and do a water cleanse. You can either swim in the water under the sun, or just soak your feet in the water of the beach. It could be a lake as well or a pond. Just make sure it's safe, but you need to cleanse your energy. And when, for example, let's say you swim in the ocean, or when you're taking a walk under the sun, intend that that negative energy is dissipating, it's disappearing, it's being removed from you. Imagine that it's just the sun energy is burning it, it's burning the negative energy around you. So you need cleansing, Crimson. You need cleansing. Your energy needs to be cleansed. And the cleanse needs to happen through the elements. That's why the sun came here. You can use water as well. And here, the other cards that showed up here, Ace of Swords reversed, and then the Two of Pentacles upright. So you need to work on changing this state that you're in right now in order for the Empress to become upright. You need to change this situation. You need to work on making it something that's beneficial for you. This is happening to you so you can learn about it. That's the energy I'm getting. You're going through this, so in case it happens to you next time, you can get out of it very fast. So you don't linger for too long in this nasty energy. So cleanse yourself with the elements, nature, the sun, the beach, and even if it's indoors, even like take showers, take a lot of showers, and always intend that your aura is being cleansed. Cleanse your home as well. Cleanse your home, because there's definitely here we have this ace of swords reversed. There's something attached to you. It's an entity. It's a kind of spirit. It's a kind of entity, something that's attached to you that's causing you this, because it's always happening. So something is in your auric field that's causing this. So you need to cleanse yourself, cleanse your home as well in order to get out of this. So a lot of working on yourself, cleansing your home, open the windows, let the sunlight in, do rituals for cleansing, for protection, and make sure that you're always connected to nature. The only way for you to get out of this is that you're always connected to nature every day, every day. And with time, with practice, slowly you're going to regain your power as the Empress. You're going to regain your power. So I hope this answered your question. Good luck. Good luck on your magical journey. And next here, AC, thank you very much for the donation. What comes out for my energy? I've not really felt like myself since a past encounter situation. Okay, anything unfinished? Interesting question. Sondroch misgenen dochtros lidesh kus fechzentres minech oraken. Six of Cups reversed, so something going on here. And the Hangman and Temperance, two major arcanas. So what I sensed here, you said since a past encounter. The person, this encounter, and I said the person you've had is an energy vampire, someone that just sucked your energy. And it did something to you. So this encounter you had affected you tremendously, and it made the Six of Cups, it made it reversed, meaning that it did something to your heart center. It did something to the chakra that governs you feeling good and you feeling at peace. And now you're in this hangman state. Spirit here is saying that you need to remove this from your life. It's very uncanny, because it's similar to the question I just answered. It's very interesting, and that's another magic of tarot, because when it's the collective, sometimes things start overlapping. So you need to also cleanse yourself from this vampiric energy that was something was cast onto you, and it could be intentional or non-intentional, but something was cast onto you and it throw you off balance. It throw you off guard and off balance. Let's just pull a couple more cards, because you asked if there's something unfinished. We have the Eight of Cups came up here. Look at the cards that came up here. That's very interesting. We have the Knight of Wands and then the Knight of Swords. I sense clash, fight, argument, drama, jealousy. These two cards, it's you and the other entity or the other person that caused you whatever you're going through. One is upright, it's the other entity. One is reverse, it's you. You are equal in power. You are equal in energy. You are equal in everything almost. But there's love. Maybe it's a connection that's built on love. Maybe you guys respect each other a lot. You love each other a lot, but you're not good for each other. And it's this encounter that caused you whatever you're going through right now. And that's why earlier the temperance came up here, meaning that you need to act. It's you who's gonna solve this situation. It's not someone else. Either by taking space from this person or not meeting them for a long time, or just focusing the energy on yourself. Instead of focusing on them, you focus on yourself. Cleanse your aura, like what I said for the other question. Cleanse your aura, cleanse your energy, cleanse your home, and redirect the energy back to yourself instead of this other uh, person. So focus the energy back onto you. And that's the answer I have for you. But there's definitely something that you need to work on here: um, the unbalance and this situation. You need to work on it for sure if you want to get out of it. So I hope this helps. Let's move on to the next question here. Let's see. Let's see here. Um, Riz here asked, should I take a job or work as a healer to take care of my finances? If healing, which modality should I start? So, should you take a job or work as a healer to take care of your finances? So you're thinking about money through healing. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what spirit has for you. Sotroch min zestros como hondech. Excuse me. Sombros mich erres kuleren. So, Riz, the answer for you is a big yes. Not only is a big yes, look what showed up here. We have this 10 of Pentacles is upright. So the answer is you should take a job as a healer and it's gonna make you money, which is what you asked for. And this combination is rare. That's why when you asked the question, I was actually curious about what the answer is gonna be like. Because first of all, you need to do what you're good at or what you love and not really think about money so much. But for you, it's like you hit the jackpot. You can do the healing and it's going to bring you money to take care of your finances. And this is your energy. Look at these two powerful energies that came up for you. You have the King of Wands and the Knight and the Page of Swords that came up for you. So you're going to be very good at the healing practice that you're going to do. You're going to excel at it. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance, and it's going to help you take care of whatever you need to take care of. So, because you have a strong energy that can be used for healing, and that's very, very good. And the second part of your question, if healing, which modality? Should I start with tarot, Akashic records, Reiki? So you're asking about which practice, because you asked about healing. So if you ask about healing, Reiki is something you definitely need to research, because there are many Reiki teachers that can teach you about how to become a healer, how to become a proficient healer, a practitioner. And Reiki has many levels. There are many Reiki healing levels. So research Reiki and see what you can learn from it. Because if you get the certificate, Reiki certificate, then you can practice as a professional Reiki healer. And people are going to start coming to you knowing that you're a Reiki healer. So that's the energy I got from you. I don't think it's tarot. And you asked about Akashic records or like Akashic readings for you, and you asked about healing. So the answer was in the question you asked already. So research Reiki. Okay. So I hope this answers your question, and I hope it helps. Let's move on to the next question here from uh, Priscilla. Priscilla Guzman. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. May I have a message from my spirit guides? Let's see what the message is. Zohron diskeresh sotros lech mikres gundes sondros etros kamochen. Sosh sendrus kimech eren. We have the Justice card reversed, a major arcana. Okay. We have the Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, but reversed. Okay, interesting. All the cards came up for you reversed with one major arcana and the Page of Wands reversed as well. So the message from your spirit guides here is that the energy I'm reading is that you're not being who you are. You have something that's holding you back from becoming who you are. Justice is not being served in your case scenario because there's some unfinished business, something that you need to finish before justice becomes on your side and you get what you need to get. Because even the Six of Pentacles here is reversed in terms of abundance, in terms of being balanced. And this card here, the Page of Wands, represents magic, and your magic is also not there. The bottom of the deck was this King of Pentacles here. So there's a chance that there is a king that's holding you back from becoming what you need to become. There's something that's stopping you. And I don't sense this as something malicious. I don't think it's something bad. It's unintentional. It's like, this happens sometimes with couples where there's couples that meet and they love each other and they start living together. And then years later, they find out that they're not on the same level anymore. One is moving this direction, the other is moving this direction. No one is bad, no one is cheating, no one is hurting the other. There's respect, there's love, but it's just the energy, the vibrational energy is not a match anymore. Maybe you're into spirituality and using your gifts and abilities, and you want to thrive with spirit, and maybe this other person doesn't want to. Maybe this other person, they just want to continue doing whatever they've been doing up until now. Who's bad in this situation? No one is bad. It's just circumstances. It's karmic debts, karmic relationships. Sometimes you just pay. You pay the karma. You pay the unfinished business. You finish it, and then you move on. This is the kind of energy I'm sensing here. I'm not saying it's identical to your case, Priscilla. I'm not saying this is your case scenario, but it's kind of like the vibe I'm sensing. So there's something holding you from thriving, from activating your life so you can go to the next level. And I'm going to even pick another card just to confirm the energy here. We have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands upright. So something is chaining you. Something is not allowing you to fly. Something is right, and you need to get rid of it. You need to get rid of it. See, the star reversed. You're the star, Priscilla. You're the star. And I'm gonna surprise you even more. You're the magician too, but it's reversed. Priscilla, you are a very powerful person once your gifts and abilities activated, you can take over the world. You can do unimaginable things. You can do whatever. You can become a famous person. You can inspire a lot of people. But all of it is reversed. Star reversed and the magician reversed as well. So you need to first work on liberating yourself. This thing that's holding you back, you have to get rid of it. Because look at your potential. You don't want to waste that. A star and a magician at the same time. So I hope this helps. Let's move on to the next question. Thank you very much for everyone who's here. I hope this reading is helping you, it's benefiting you. I hope it's answering your questions. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope I'm not missing any questions here because, okay, I'm gonna go back one person after another because I don't want to miss. Because I see that some of you gave the donation here, and I don't want to miss you guys. Sorry, it's just the chat is. I keep saying this in every video. The chat section of YouTube is really YouTube have to do something about it to organize it better. It's a mess. Like it's this is on YouTube's end. It's not a good user experience for the channel. It's not a good user experience. So Marshall M, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. Your question is, did my release song will play at the radio one day? Let's see. Sochron zishkenen brosmo. And the answer here is a yes, but it's gonna have some complications. So it's gonna play, but it's not gonna be as how you expected it to be. It's not gonna be as how maybe successful you expected it to be. So it will play at some point. It will, but get ready for scrutiny. Get ready for some people uh, criticizing it or telling you things about it. But that shouldn't bother you. That shouldn't stop you from continuing doing what you're doing, from continuing on this path. Your spirit is saying the fact that you actually released the song, it's already incredible. That's amazing. That's courageous. So regardless if the song plays or not, you should be proud of yourself because spirit is proud of you for already reaching this level. So that's whatever happens with the song. Don't preoccupy yourself with it too much. Spirit is asking you to move on to the next thing because the next thing is going to be definitely 100% better. Okay, so that's the energy I'm getting for this question. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next one. Nima, thank you very much for the donation. May I have a message about the project that I start? Okay, a project that you start. You want a message about the project that you're about to start or that you're starting? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups as the first card. Nima, you're going to get a lot of help for this new project. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Look at the hands. Both hands are trying to help you. So the universe is on your side 100%. Your guardian spirits are trying to help you. You're going to get a lot of push, a lot of help from for this project, even though here we have the Seven of Cups reversed. Even though it's gonna go just one path. This project, it doesn't have like different choices or different paths. It's not a confusing thing. It's gonna be just one path. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any illusion. It doesn't have any tricks or confusion. It's gonna be just this project and you're going to get help for it so it can move forward. And not only that, you're going to love it. It's going to bring you love because we have the Two of Cups at the bottom. So this is a good project. Keep moving forward with it. It has love, it has happiness for you, and you're going to get help and support 100% for it. And it's going to be a one straightforward path. Okay? So congratulations. Let's see. Another question. Thank you very much for everyone who's joining. Thank you very much for the donations. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Saf. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. Should I continue with this new person in my life? For Saf, S-A-P-H. Should you continue? Zochmondres sustras kilerechen zash mendres. Okay. Okay. Saf, the answer is a no. And again, I just channel the cards. Take it with a grain of salt. Don't hold me accountable for all the delicate answers, the delicate questions and delicate answers that has a no in them, and maybe it's not what you were expecting. Don't hold me accountable. It's spirit. I could be wrong. The energy can be wrong. But right now, at this moment, and there's only now, in time, only now exists. At this moment, the answer is no. That you should not continue with this person, because guess what's the first card I picked? It's the Three of Cups reversed, meaning that there's no passion or love with this. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is that person that you're supposed to be with. She's a queen. She's very powerful. She's the Queen of Pentacles. She's reversed. And this is you, the Hermit. You're supposed to hermit. So you're supposed to hermit as in like you're supposed to be by yourself, to find out who you are, to find out your energy, to figure out who you are, figure out your life, figure out what you need to do before you can move forward with this person. But again, my dear friend, this is spirit speaking. Don't hold me accountable. The energy could be wrong, but I hope this can help you assess your situation. Okay? And that's the answer. I hope it resonates. Thank you. Let's move on to the next question. Okay. Thank you guys for your questions, for being here, for your donations. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna check. Okay. Yeah, this okay, I think I missed some questions here. I'm going back to them. Okay. For weekend, even on my screen the name doesn't show. Like, that's why I'm saying the chat section, YouTube has to do something about it. YouTube needs to make that chat section bigger, clearer, easier to read, not crammed and tiny and small. So weekends, I'm clicking on. I just want to read the name of the person. Anyway, I'm sorry. The only part I can read from your name is Weekend ST. Okay. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. I'm interested in this guy, and experience somewhat. We are aligning. Is this guy the right one for me, and should I pursue this connection? Because all of my past relationship ended not well. Let's see what spirit has for you. Sochronzesh kures mindres dres kulerechen zostros kimechen zomos kiren. So, for weekend, not only the answer was no, Look at the bottom of the deck. It was Tower. It was a Tower card. And look at the cards that came, by the way. All wands, all fire. Wands, wands, wands. Crazy assortment. Um, so we have the 8 of wands upright, 5 of wands reversed, and then the 9 of wands reversed. But this is actually good news for you with the Tower card. This is good news. So the answer is no. Even if you feel that you guys are aligning, and again, don't hold me accountable. This is just what the energies that's coming right now. Please, you have free will. If you feel like you need to be together, go ahead and be together, okay? I don't decide for you guys. You decide for yourself. This is just me. The message can help, okay? Um, so Spirit here is saying there's a Tower moment and this connects to even the relationships that you mentioned from before, which is very interesting. And Spirit is saying here that in this connection, there's a Tower, but also if you don't go for it, if you don't pursue this thing, you're not going to be sad, you're not going to be depressed, and you're not going to face difficulties and challenges. So the choice is yours. You can pursue it. But Spirit is saying that if you choose to pursue it, there's a Tower. And if you choose to not pursue it, nothing bad is going to come to you. Because the Tower came at the bottom of the deck, meaning that it's like a little warning that, hey, first of all, this is not good for you. But if you choose to go for it, there's a Tower. But Spirit is telling you, you don't need to worry if you don't pursue this, this doesn't pan out, nothing. The good thing that's going to come out of it is that you're not going to be depressed and miserable. You're not going to have strife in your life. So the choice is yours. And again, this is just a tarot reading, and maybe pick one more card for you. We have Judgment reversed. So the universe is not going to judge you for the choice you're going to make. The reading was a little guidance for you, but the universe is not going to judge you, because here the karma, you're going to pay it if you choose based on your choice. Meaning that, this is what I'm trying to say, meaning that, let's say weekend, if you decide to go with pursue this relationship, let's say you want to pursue it, right? The universe is not going to hold you accountable for anything. Whatever will happen is going to be your karma. It's going to be based on your karma. So it's not like you need to worry too much. Even if you choose to go and move forward, if something happens, it's going to happen, and no karma is going to be on you. You're not going to carry bad karma from this if you choose to pursue it. Okay? So it's up to you, literally. It's up to you. And I hope this helps. The next question is, let's see here. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your questions. I really appreciate it. The next question here, we have AC. Thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate it. Am I on the right track with my business? Will I find success partnering with any of the networks I've been thinking or another? Thank you. So let's see what Spirit has for you. Sochronon zistres zandros kimechen droskolochon dres kuf meren. Zeresh kimech usan. Wow, interesting answer here. Am I on the right track with my business? AC. Yes, you are. Not only that, you got the Wheel of Fortune. You are on the right track. and it's gonna make you money, a lot of money, Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Page of Pentacles, so money as well. So money is gonna be generated, and then it's gonna lead to a Wheel of Fortune. And even a better confirmation is that the Five of Cups reversed, meaning that there's no trouble or problems or bad results that are gonna come out of this. This whatever you're doing, AC, for your business, it's 100% aligned. It's like you're doing the right thing 100%. It's an amazing response. You got a really good response from spirit. So you should be proud and happy. And will you find success partner with any of the networks you've been thinking about? So for that one, based on this answer, well, let's pull the cards just to be sure. Yeah, the answer is yes too, because the first three cards, it has a yes for everything, but then confirmation, it's a yes. This full card actually represents partnership because you're venturing. The Fool ventures into new things, new lands, new horizons. That's what you're doing. You're partnering, you're venturing. So even the cards are speaking to your situation, and lots of happiness and love and success that are going to come out of it. And you're not supposed to worry about any problems or drama. This thing is so meant to be for you. It's part of your it's not even about working hard or because you deserve or because well, you deserve it because it's, I was going to say, it's your karmic retribution. This is your karma at play. You do deserve it, but it's not and I say this in many of my teachings. It's not about working hard. It's not about I'm gonna do so much and then I'm gonna succeed. No, if something is meant for you because of your karma, it's gonna be there and it's gonna be perfect and it's gonna be abundance and it's gonna be successful, because the energy of your karma um, is 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 as such that you are successful, you are abundant. So good for you. Congratulations. That's amazing. um, let's see what else do we have here. Um, I'm gonna pick another question from the many, many, many questions that you guys have written. So just post. The name of the person is Just Posts, just so you don't get confused. Just Post asked, "Can you please tell me if tell me that this person I have been thinking about and talking to, if she's the one for you?" Okay, let's see. Sostroch min des kuresh, zostros imech ires kulerefen, sachrosh kimechen, zontros. Okay, so here's the answer, and I'm just trying to decipher the cards here because so the hearts are reversed and the wands are reversed, so it's a no. It's a no. This person that you're talking to, the cards are saying is not the one for you. All of the questions today about relationships are kind of like a no. I hope this. I don't know why. But I'm sorry, guys. I hate to be the bearer of like bad news, but again, it's about the collective. Collective is always connected. See you guys here in the chat. You guys are connected in ways that are so mysterious that none of us can understand, and that's why all of the if you notice, all of the answers for relationships were like no. So it's kind of it's very uncanny. But take it with a grain of salt again. Again, this doesn't mean that this is the ultimate truth. Okay, this is just like a guidance for you. So the answer is no. It's not the person for you, because in the long run there is no love. In the long run there is no fire. There's no butterflies in the long run. Well, butterflies usually tend to disappear few years down the road with almost relationships, but um, there's not going to be that excitement and that love down the road, and that's why um, the universe here is telling you with this Four of Swords, you have to seek someone you can feel peaceful with, someone you feel at peace with, someone. If you happen to meet someone that you just feel like it's just peace, it's just peace, that's the person you need to look forward to, not the person that you feel a lot of excitement for right now, but down the road, there's no excitement. Okay? So that's the message I'm getting for you. I hope it helps. Let's see. Let's see. Here. Here. Miki. Hi, Seb. Do I have a guardian demon? And if yes, who is it? So, I'm gonna hold on. For you, for the guardian demon, I'm gonna use the Egyptian deck because demon daimons. I don't want you to guys to get caught up into thinking it's just the goetic demons. And I don't have the goetic decks with me here. I mean, I have them. They're there. They're in the other room. I have them, but I don't want to have them here. So I'm gonna actually pick an Egyptian deity for you instead. Okay. Um, like the other for the other person, I picked the other pile, but for you specifically, Miki, I was guided to use the Egyptian deck. And this is how it works in magic. For each person, for each energy, you're going to be guided to use something different. Um, and that's intuition that I always talk about. Follow your intuition. Whatever comes to you, use it. The moment I saw Mickey's question, something in me is like, use the Egyptian deck, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's it. So, first of all, you said, do you have a guardian demon? So let's see if you have one first. Sostrochmindes kush ires ilach isdres. And the answer is a yes. You do have a guardian demon. Okay. Because this 10 of Pentacles is upright. And this guardian demon can help you with abundance. And um, here we have the Queen of Swords. This is your energy, Miki. This is your energy. That's what I'm sensing. And this guardian demon can help you with abundance, with becoming the queen that you're supposed to be. But then we have the Emperor reversed. This Emperor reversed is the guardian demon. He's a very powerful entity. He's very knowledgeable, wise, very ancient. But the connection is not very well established. But he is your guardian demon. You guys are connected. So who is this guardian demon? I'm going to use the Egyptian deck. Okay? I'm going to pick one card, and that card will represent him. Sochrominzesh tros sotros kimachen atros kileresh ismach. And we have, I can't even read the name here, but it's Mertzeger. And look at the shape. It's a snake. And since we're talking about guardian demons, we talk about the reptiles, darkness, and the snakes represent knowledge, they represent wisdom. We have the eye of Horus, the all-seeing eye, the third eye. So he's a guardian that's full of power and knowledge, and he resides in the underworld. And I want to show you even what showed up at the bottom of the deck. We have Nut here, which represents the universe, which represents understanding, comprehension, unveiling the unseen, unveiling or lifting the veil of um, the spirit realm, that veil that hides the spirit realm. So this guardian demon can help you understand everything that is hidden. And as you can see here, there's also like a lot of Egyptian deities depicted here, because this here represents the sky, the universe. And it's also the veil of the physical reality. So this guardian demon can help you pierce through that veil so you can go to the above dimension. So you have a guardian demon. You just have to work on establishing the connection with him more. And again, don't be caught up on the word demon. It's demon, daimon, spirit, any of the latter. Okay? So I hope this answers your question. Let's see if there is any other question here. Okay, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna do another question. Um, Anu Sharma, hi Seth, should I leave my present job? Thank you. For Anu Sharma, let's see, should you leave your present job or not? Sondros mich izdres kushleremechtes sostroch. Let's see. The answer is a big yes. Anu Sharma, not only you're supposed to leave this job, look at the major arcanas that showed up here. You have strength and the lovers and the knight of swords. Leaving this job is going to give you back your strength. It's going to make you meet the love of your life or the partner of your life. It's going to just give you this kind of wave of love that's going to just rush into your life. And you're going to become very, very strong and powerful. I sense it to be for you, it's like a complete transformation. You're going to transform into a completely different person. And there's a chance that this job that you're having right now was holding you from having all of this in your life. And sometimes in life, my dear friends, it's like this. Sometimes it's one tweak, one small tweak in your job is draining you and holding you back. The person you're with is draining you and holding you back. And the moment you get rid of them, you transform, you become someone completely different. You just rise. So sometimes it's just one small thing, even though, of course, the job is the source of your income and it puts food on the table and rent. And I understand that. I understand that very well. But Spirit is telling you here that you should leave this present job because it's going to benefit you tremendously. But then again, please don't hold me accountable. It's your choice, it's your free will. Don't make the next move until you're sure 100%. Make sure that you know that if you're going to leave this job, you're 100% sure about it. Okay? So I hope this helps. Let's see if there's another question that can help any of you guys. Let's see here. Um, the vulgar philosopher asked, is there spell work that I'm not seeing that is blocking my path? And if so, how do I resolve the issue? So it's like you're asking if someone cast a spell on you, there's a hex or something like that. Let's see. I'm going to change decks, change the energy, and I'm going to use this other deck here to answer this question. Zohoroshkimelerendros dros kitech zach reskifmendros. Sichtres kumachen. So the answer for you, the vulgar philosopher, the answer is yes. There is spell work. And we have the moon card reversed. And it has been cast by someone powerful because it's this King of Wands energy. So there is spell work that's blocking your path. That's kind of even see. We're talking about blocking the path. Look at this moon card. It has a path, right? It's reversed, meaning that this path is blocked, and it's exactly your question. So This path is blocked and the spell has been cast, and that's why you're finding difficulties and challenges and you don't understand what's going on, but you ask how to resolve it. Let's see what the cards will say. We have the Three of Pentacles, which represents work. Let's book a couple more cards. The Hangman and the the Ten of Swords reversed. So Spirit is saying here that you're going to be able to get yourself out of this. You don't even need to hire a practitioner. You don't even need to seek someone's help. You can get yourself out of this. That's the energy I'm getting here. You need to do the work. You need to go through a hangman phase, meaning that you need to cleanse yourself, pause everything you're doing, reassess every decision you're making in your life, make a list of everything that you need to implement in terms of practices, clean up your diet, eat clean, eat healthy. The people you hang out with, make sure that you need to stop connecting to some people or hanging out with some people. So what I'm sensing here is you go through a hangman phase, which is you hang yourself and you stop everything, reassess everything in your life, reassess every choice, every move, and then do the work. From there on, you do the work and get yourself out of this trouble and drama, this kind of swords energy that's just causing you pain. You need to anything that's has negativity, toxicity, pain, misery, leave it. Don't entertain it. And it's hard. Listen, it even happens to me, my friend. Sometimes we do fall for the negativity. Even I'm talking even for myself. We do fall for negativity. We do fall for toxic situations. We do fall for unnecessary negative energies. And then before you know it, you're like, why am I even doing this? Why am I here? Or you ask yourself, how did I get here? How did I get to this level? It's okay. Don't go too hard on yourself. Don't condemn yourself. If you find yourself there, at least acknowledge it. What I do for myself is I acknowledge that I'm in a bad place. I'm in a bad spot. And then I go through this hangman phase. I stop everything, reassess, and then take action again. And then everything becomes smooth again. We are here on earth to learn, my dear gifted souls. We are here to learn. So it's okay if we make mistakes. It's okay if we fall for these nasty situations, nasty people. It's okay. But we can learn from them, from these situations, in order to not repeat them again. So that's how you can get out of it. But you can get yourself out of it by yourself because you have that power. So I hope this helps. Let's see. This is a fun question. Okay, I'm gonna pick this question because it's fun. So Siamoli Chakraborty. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to butcher your names. I really don't mean to. Okay, I'm really I apologize in advance. But for Siamoli asked, can I win a lottery? So it's a fun question. Okay, it's a fun question because everyone wants to win the lottery, right? Like you buy a ticket and then you're like, oh, it's $10 million, it's $2 million, it's 5 million, right? It's a fun question. Let's just see. Let's see what. But Siamoli, what regardless of the answer, if the answer is yes, it doesn't mean that you have to go and waste your money and buy tons of lottery tickets. Please, this is just acting as guidance. Don't hold me accountable. Even if the answer is yes, it doesn't mean that it's gonna happen. Please, it's just an FYI. Okay, so let's answer. Sostroch mindes, shostros kizech indres kulachen, sastros ind akreklikis kizmen. Let's see. Um, I can't believe the answer, but okay, hold on. The answer, the answer is yes. Okay, the pure answer is yes, because you just asked about lottery, so the answer is yes. But look at the cards. Sun is reversed, no sun. The 9 Is this the 9? 8. The 8 of swords. Look how you're gonna be. You're chained, you can't move, and there's swords all around you, so you're in jailed. And then 5 of pentacles. No abundance. So the answer is yes, but spirit is saying it's not good for you. It's just bad things. Sun reversed, swords, lack of money, lack of abundance. You're in the cold, you're in the winter, you're outside, no food. So the answer is yes, but stay away from this kind of energy about winning the lottery. And that's the answer I have for this question. I was curious to see the answer because um, sometimes you wonder if, like, oh, it's just a question. Let's say if the answer was like Wheel of Fortune, right? Because I'm using a new deck and we haven't picked the Wheel of Fortune yet. If it was like Wheel of Fortune and then the Magician and then the Ten of Pentacles, and it's like you're gonna think, oh, I'm gonna go and buy the lottery ticket tomorrow and I'm gonna win. No, but Spirit always tells the truth. Always. At least that's my experience. It never tricks you. Never. But the energies change. The energies change. So sometimes the cards will say one thing, but then 1 month later, it's going to be a different thing because the energies are always changing. And we're shifting dimensions all the time as well. Okay. Let's see if there is another question. Here, disaster peace. Thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it. So you're asking career advice and my left hand path trajectory. Career advice and left hand path. Well, let's see what the cards are gonna say. Sochoron deskish prez trosmochon simechelleres kutras soscomondes kif immech zostras keleremen. Interesting, very interesting. So, for you, disaster piece. The first card that I pulled here is the Five of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords, and then we have the Two of Cups, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. What's going on here? This career that you're thinking about right now, even though you love it, even though you might think it's good for you, it's actually not because of we have this with this Five of Swords here. It's going to give you defeat. It only has bad results and defeat for you, and it doesn't have money as well. Because whatever you're thinking about like making money, gaining money, or maybe climbing up the corporate ladder or building something out of it is not going to happen, even though you love it. I see that there is love for this thing, for this career. But whatever you're thinking about right now, in terms of career or what you want to proceed, the next move for your career, that is not it. It's not it. And it's not only it's not it, it's not good for you. But again, this is what the cards are saying. So it's up to you to decide, but the cards are saying that this is not something that spirit recommends you to do. Okay? So make sure to assess the situation, and let's see if there's just another card. So here again we have the Queen of Swords reversed again. This doesn't have your power, or it's not going to work to your advantage. It doesn't benefit you anything. This path, it's not going to benefit you. And for the left hand path trajectory, look what you got, because this is what you need to pursue. Two major arcanas came up for you, disaster piece. Chariot and the Star. That you need to pursue for sure, because you have a lot of gifts and abilities. You're very connected to spirit, but don't expect this to. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Don't expect it to pan out easily. Don't expect it that it's going to bring abundance, money very easily in the short run. This is a long journey. It's going to take some time for you to manifest the abundance. It's going to require some work on your end and making the right choices, making the right decisions. But you will, because you are the star and you need to keep moving forward on your chariots. So don't be stuck on this career that you're thinking about right now, because the answers you're looking for and the abundance and the success is in the magic you hold. It's your gifts and abilities that are going to grant you that. Okay? So I hope this helps or gives you guidance. But again, you guys have free will. It's always your choice. So let's see another question here. Well, VM Windustries, thank you very much for the donation. But your question is, could you give me a reading on the next 3 years? Maybe you could have asked about 3 months. 3 years? Really? That far ahead? Will things be positive or negative? Okay. So let's pull the cards and see how the next 3 years are going to be for you. But, okay, this is just what Spirit is going to tell you right now, because I'm telling you, the energies always change, even week to week, let alone month to month. But you're asking for 3 years. So whatever answer is going to come about the next 3 years, take it with a very small grain of salt, okay? Very, very small grain of salt. But let's answer. Thank you for the donation. Okay. You know, when I picked the cards, I intended a card for each year. 3 years. First year. This is the Two of Wands. It's going to be an incredible year. And everything you want will manifest. And it's going to be full of like power, and you dominating your path, your career. You know what you're doing. Everything is great. Everything is going to pan out. Everything is going to happen the way you want it to happen, because you have a lot of power, a lot of energy, and you're going to use that fire to manifest the things that you want. Second year is the Empress, because I was thinking if it's High Priestess or the Empress. Okay. The Empress, just to make sure. Second year, the Empress. From dominating your path, you're going to become the Empress. You're going to become the Queen. You're going to take everything to the next level. So it's going to be like an amazing, even a better year compared to the first year. The second year is going to be even better. Okay. So overall, it's positive. The third year, okay. Third year, we have the King of Swords reversed. So the third year, there's two. What came to me is two things, either or. Either someone you're with, could be a partner, could be someone that you're involved with, and he's a king. That means he's also as powerful as you. You're the Empress, he's the king. Is not going to be in your life anymore, or things are not going to work out anymore. That's the first thing that came to me. Second thing that came to me is something from the divine masculine energy that is helping you run your empire, because you're the Empress. In the third year, something's going to happen that's negative, that's not good. And it's going to kind of like take your empire down. I don't sense it to being completely demolished and destroyed. No, your empire is going to be there, but it's not going to be as good as the second year. So either or. That's the energy I'm reading for the 3 years, but please take this with a grain of salt. So much can happen in only few months, let alone 3 years. But since you asked, this is the answer for you. Okay? So I hope this guides you. Let's move on to let's see, a couple more questions before I wrap this up because it's been over 2 hours, I think, and um, let's wrap this up. And uh, if I see that, if you guys like this, if you think this is good, please write it down either in the comment section or in the chat, and then I can do it more often. Maybe I can do it once a week, like this, and you guys can benefit from it if you like it. If not, I can go back to doing the readings that I record, and then I have to like work on them, and then I upload them and edit them and whatnot. It doesn't mean that I will never post readings like that. I still, but if this is a good format and if you guys enjoy it and if it helps you more, then I'm open to do it more often for you guys. So let's see what else. What else do we have? So here, Catherine Bent. Thank you very much for the donation. Yes, 2 questions. Okay, so your question is a little bit delicate. It's one of it's like a one of those difficult questions, right, to answer. So you said my mom just died, and why did she hate me so much? So I'm gonna see what the cards have for you, and we'll take it from there. Okay. Sohronon zis castros. Sholorot itsmech zostros kimeleren. Tochrak ikeferes mash senzes. Ros sorosmech is. Okay. Questions that are connected to the past souls are always um, they're sorry, one moment. Just give me one moment. I need to okay. So the questions that are connected to the dead souls or the souls that passed, they're usually very tricky because to connect to the energy of someone that passed, it requires more energy and it requires more tuning because it's something that's out there, something that was here, that was out there, and there's a lot of things connected to it. But this is what I got. These are the answers that I got for you, Catherine. So we have a major arcana of the universe reversed, and we have the Queen of Wands reversed, and we have the Four of Pentacles upright. So you ask, why did she hate you so much? Because this is usually not the case scenario. This is like a very it's a very unique case scenario. The reason why is because, and I'm gonna say this, and it might make sense to you or not. So it depends on how you interpret it, right? So your mother, she thought she was always in her point of view. She always thought that the universe was not on her side. She always thought that everything was against her. She always thought that the world is against her. She hated existence and life itself. She was. It's almost like people who curse the universe. They curse creation and existence. And because of the difficulties that she's had, that she went through, She just thought that everything was a curse in her life, that everything was there to attack her or to give her sorrow and misery. So she thought that that's people are after her, to the point that that transferred to you, to her own children or to her own kids. That transferred to that as well. So everything that even she gave creation to, that which was her own daughter, she saw it as something that's after her, something that's against her, something that's destroying her life. And that's the reason why that hate was there. That's the reason why. She didn't know how to ground herself. She didn't know how to she didn't know how to navigate life. She didn't know how to make sense of life. And this happens to a lot of people. And the bottom of the deck I want to show you was the Ace of Wands. This is the Ace of Wands. And underneath the Ace of Wands, I want to show you this Ace of Wands. Look what's underneath it. The Lovers. What happened, Catherine, after her death, she realized that she was wrong. She realized that she was doing everything wrong. She realized that what she was doing didn't make any sense after she died. And she regretted it. And see this hand with the branch with the lights? This is her reaching out. It's her reaching out, and reaching out to who? To you. Because she regretted. And she's saying that she loves you so much. And she never took the time to realize how much she loved you. She only realized it after she died. And this lovers here doesn't mean like, I know lovers usually is associated with couples and romantic, but this is number 6 in this case scenario, because the cards will express themselves whenever they need to. So the closest card that was to this hand was the Lovers, and Lovers is love. So she realized that she really loves you because you're her daughter. And every mother loves her children. Either she realizes that when she's alive or after she's dead. Every mother loves her children. And even if though she hates them during her lifetime, one day after she passes away, or when she goes to another dimension or another reincarnation, she will realize that that bond is so strong and that the love is there. It's just it was hard for her to locate that love, and that love was actually turned into hate for everything in life, or for almost everything. So right now it's like she wants redemption from you. That's why she's trying to reach out to you, and that's why you ask this question about her. She wants redemption because she actually loves you, but she realized it a little bit too late. She realized it too late. So that's the message I'm getting here. It's kind of sad. She's very sad. Very, very sad. Um, it's up to you, but if you can forgive her, that would mean a lot to her. It would mean a lot. And it would it's up to you. It's up to you, but it's like she's saying that there's nothing she can do that can um, earn there's nothing she can do now that can earn your forgiveness. But spirit, the universe, is saying to you through this reading, if you can forgive her, and if your heart have that capacity, then your karma is gonna be unbelievable, unbelievable, in a good way. I mean, your good karma is gonna be immense. And I'm gonna stop here because the reading with the people that pass away, they they um they tend to be like, the more you go in depth, because I tuned in, and the more I tune in, the more it's gonna be hard to come out of it. So I'm gonna come out of it right now. because, yeah, just so I can answer other questions. Otherwise, it's going to become a private session specifically for you. But I hope this helps. I hope this helps. I hope this helps. And um, any soul that passes away, even though either they're bad or good or horrific, or we need to always wish them just to move forward on their path, so they can find their own peace, and so they can find also their own happiness. Because um, maybe we don't know it, but we as souls have been through that. We were bad souls. That's in some lifetimes. We were really, really bad souls. And if it wasn't for the people that forgave us, maybe we wouldn't be able to move on. And I'm getting very emotional. I'm sorry. So let's get out of this and move forward. um, I don't know if what I said made sense, but maybe it's gonna make sense to some of you. So maybe a couple more questions, and uh, let's move on. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Riz, thank you very much for your question. Should I start my complete journey? Start my complete journey from YouTube channel and monetize for being occult practitioner or healer? It's many things in one question. Okay, let's see. So you're asking if you want to start with YouTube. You want to start with YouTube to build a YouTube channel, monetize it, and become a healer through social media. Let's see what Spirit has for it. Soros moch indres kosh sestres laros como itres monende. Okay, so here the answer is no for Riz. It's gonna, the reason why, it's because we have the just want to read. This is the Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands. They're both reversed. Okay, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Because for you, Riz, the abundance you're looking for and the success you're going to harness is not going to be through YouTube. You might start YouTube and move on this journey trying to monetize it, and it might not work for you. The cards are saying no. And when you realize it, it's going to be too late. So for you, there's other mediums that you should use in order to become an occult practitioner. You can, Spirit is saying, you can try out YouTube. It doesn't mean that you're not supposed to do it. You can try it out. You can see for yourself if it's going to work out or not. Do your practices on YouTube, see how it's going to pan out. But the cards are saying don't expect success. Don't expect that it's going to like just work out amazingly, because the reason why, it's not because this is not the right path for you. This is the path for you, but it's because this is not the medium. The medium is something different, and you need to find that medium with as you work on yourself, as you move on this journey, you will find the right medium for you. But based on the energy of this reading, it's not through YouTube. Okay, so I hope this helps. And let's see, just a couple more questions and we can wrap up this. So here, this is okay. Bipasha Negi. Hey Seth, my question is, I'm stuck in some loop and I'm not seeing growth in my life. You want guidance from Spirit because you're stuck in a loop. Somoch indres kilech okrok zistres shostros kimchen. Okay. So we have a major arcana that showed up here, which is the Devil card. And the reason why you're stuck in this loop is because you keep repeating the same mistakes. So the universe gives you certain situations, certain challenges for you to overcome. And what I'm hearing is that you kind of keep repeating them instead of learning from them. When the situation presents itself again, you repeat the mistake. For example, and this is just an example for relationships. Maybe you were with someone toxic, and then you got out of that relationship, and that was good for you, and you felt better. But then you end up meeting another person that's just as toxic as that person that you broke up with, and then you're repeating the cycle again. So if you want to find out that piece which came up here at the bottom of the deck, if you want this piece, which is represented by the Two of Swords, you need to, the devil, that's why the devil showed up here. You need to work on yourself so you don't fall for the same negative traits, the same negative habits. Because the devil, and this is sometimes it's within us, sometimes it's outside of us, the devil, it's either within you or outside of you. Sometimes it tricks you into falling into the same toxic habits. You eat unhealthy, and then you work on yourself to eat clean, and then you succeed, and then now you eat very healthy, and then all of a sudden one day you feel like going back and having junk food, even though you've been eating healthy for let's say 2-3 months. So that's the devil trying to trick you into going back to the old habits. No, you eat clean. You might have cravings. It's difficult to beat those cravings, but that's your test. That's what you need to overcome. You can't always succumb to the devil's trickery. And again, this devil can be anything. For example, that junk food is the devil, just metaphorically speaking. For example, in this case scenario, that junk food is going to be the devil, even though you've been eating so healthy, and all of a sudden now you want a greasy meal that's really bad for you. So you need to overcome this. So if you don't want to see these patterns, these cycles repeating, you have to gather strength and remember that if you go back and repeat that mistake, you're going to repeat the cycle. Because here's what happens: if you go and eat that greasy meal, that junk food, maybe you're going to be stuck there again. Maybe you can't get out of it. You're going to want to have junk food over and over and over. And all of those 3 months that you cleansed your diet is going to go in vain. So just gather some courage and be aware that repeating mistakes will lead you to repeating cycles. So just be aware of what was bad before in my life, what was bad, and become aware that you're not gonna go to it again. That thing was bad for me. I'm not gonna go there again. I learned my mistake. I'm not going there. So that's the energy here, and that's how you can regain your peace. Okay. And okay, one more, just one more question. Um, okay, so that Summer Witch, thank you very much for the donation. And your question is, can you channel a love twin flame message for me, for the collective, or for the collective energy? Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much, that Summer Witch. Um, um, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's really kind of you, really kind of you. So I'm gonna channel a message, love twin flame message for you, and let's see, it's gonna benefit either you or the collective. Okay. Mochron zistres shotros etlech zostros imechen rongerelech troch aindos miren ich zestros kileremenen. Okay. So here's, oh, sorry. I'm going to include the bottom of the deck, which was also a strength card. And we have the High Priestess. It showed up here. Bottom of the deck was the strength card. Very interesting assortment here. So we got the High Priestess, and this one is the Knight of Wands reversed. This one is also Knight. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. So we have air and fire element, and the High Priestess. That Summer Witch. This is your energy. You're the High Priestess. This is your energy. This is you 1000%. I picked the card. I knew it. That's it. This is you. it just clicked. Look what's happening here. Two knights. Two knights. One is fire. One is swords. Okay? You asked about twin flame energy and love. One is your twin flame, the other is not. You're going to be presented with two choices. And that's how life works. I wish it was easier, but in life, so we can learn, it's always choices. You're given choices and you need to pick the right choice. It's always like this. It's never like, things are never just easy. So you're going to be presented with two twin flame energies. And this message for that Summer Witch, as she mentioned, this could be for other people as well, for the whole collective. So you're going to be presented with two choices for your twin flames. Both powerful, both amazing, both magical, both they have strong energies, equal in force. Because look at them. They look at the similarities. It's just one is the air element, one is the fire element. But since the universe wants to give you a little guidance, the universe is saying, this is not me, the universe is saying, don't go with the fiery one. Go with the airy one. He's the right one for you. This air energy is the right one for you when it comes to twin flame, not the fire. So when they present themselves to you, go with the one that has the air energy. That's going to be a better fit for the High Priestess. And even color-wise of the cards, you see how the color match? If you take this color, it's gonna be like the fire. It's too dominant. It's not balanced. But when you put the air knight with the High Priestess, they're very balanced together. The two cards together, they're very balanced, and that's gonna be the right twin flame for you. And you will have the bottom of the deck has the strength card. You will have the strength to go through this, because it's not going to be a very easy situation for you to pick. Picking is not easy, especially when the energies are very similar. But you will make the right choice, because you embody this energy, the strength energy, and the High Priestess. Okay, so I hope this helps you. I hope it answers your question. That Summer Witch. It was actually a very beautiful question, and the answer was straightforward. It had that kind of a choice, but the channeling happened very, very smoothly. And here, Asante Linares, thank you for the donation. The question is, what's coming my way? For Asante, abundance, the Nine of Pentacles, material gain, money, beautiful things are coming your way. And I'm gonna put the card fell, and it's the abundance card that fell, meaning that I'm gonna show you what else came up here. So here, this is the Princess of Cups. This is your energy, Asante, the Princess of Cups. So abundance is coming your way. And here we have the Three of Wands. Abundance is going to come your way, and it's going to help you in your life to become the princess and eventually the queen. But you need to pay attention. You need to always do the work. You need to be consistent. You need to work on keeping your energy, your strength always consistent in order to keep this abundance in check and always in your life. Because the card fell. I took it as a sign that if this abundance comes, it might leave you, it might go away from your life. So I took that as, because everything has a meaning. Even when the card fell on the floor, I felt what it meant. It had a message. So be careful. In order for the abundance to stay in your life, be consistent, work on yourself, and make sure to act. Just if something comes to you, act on it. I'm hearing that you don't need to. If this abundance comes, don't think that that's it. That things are going to be amazing forever. No, you need consistency. You need to always use your energy as the princess of cups. You need to use your energy for magic, for doing your work, for taking care of yourself, taking care of your life. And the more you keep your energy clean and beautiful, like here, like this card, the more the abundance is going to stay in your life. If not, then the abundance will go away. So just keep doing the work, but beautiful things are coming ahead for you. Okay? And I'm gonna stop here. It's been way over 2 hours. And I want to thank you very, very, very much for tuning in. Please write in the comment section because when the video finishes, you can't write in the chat section anymore. So I would appreciate it if you write in the comment section of the video if this was useful to you, if you want me to do more of these readings, or if you prefer the recorded readings, the like what I used to do with my old format. Any suggestion would be appreciated. Also, do you prefer this live format like this on a vertical screen, or do you prefer a horizontal screen? Um, any thing that you would like to add, please leave it in the comment section, not in the chat section. Okay. So thank you to all of you who were present, who were watching. You guys are wonderful. You guys are amazing. Amazing questions that I see that many of you asked a lot of questions that can help either you or the collective. And honestly, this is what we are here for. If not to help each other, then what for? Then why are we even alive? So might as well take this opportunity and help each other as much as we can. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of you. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Schuss.